Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm coming at you live from a hotel in Guangzhou, not too far from where I live. I've come here to put in some deep work over the course of several days on my next language learning card game called Heading into Language Land 2, Uncertain Alliance. That is the working title, Uncertain Alliance. And indeed, I put in a great deal of intense, deep work over the past week or so. I worked between 6 to 10 hours a day on the project. And honestly, that might sound crazy to you, but I really enjoyed it. I didn't even notice time as it was passing by. And I think that deep work can really heal the mind, because most people, we are so distracted nowadays. We're constantly doing a million things at once. I mean, our smartphones alone could drive us mad, not to mention our daily life obligations. We're always doing this context switching, and I think that is the opposite of what the human mind and the human life was made for. I think humans are at their best when they're in a flow state around their deepest passion. And I read a quote the other day from Steve Jobs that came to me at the perfect time as I worked on my language learning card game. It said that something to the effect of, the only way to do great work is to do what you love. Let me say that again. The only way to do great work is to do what you love. I think that is so profound and so true. You know, if you do a job, let's say you're doing a job and you like it, but it's not something that you really love to do deeply in the marrow of your bones. If you do that thing for many years, you're going to become great at it. You're going to become a top professional at that thing. But will you do the absolute, Picasso level work that's possible for you in your lifetime? Probably not, because you don't love that thing with every fiber of your being. I think masterpieces, masterworks, the kinds of masterpieces and masterworks that we admire, that we have seen in the world, came from people who are doing what they truly love to do. Those types of things, those types of manifestations are reserved for people who are doing what they truly love to bring about. So I hope you can find out what that thing is in your life. Don't worry if it takes you some time and some experimentation to uncover that. Once you know what that thing is, I hope you will have the courage to pursue it, and also the energy and the health to pursue it. I think there's not a lot of people who are actually pursuing their dreams at a high level. So when you start to do that, I think you will be misunderstood by people around you. And I think you will have to face your own doubts and slay your own inner demons, as it were. But I think as you continue on the path, as you get some practice with doing that, you're probably going to inspire more people to pursue their own dreams. And the people that you inspire will be more numerous than your detractors and your doubters. So I hope you stay with this long enough to realize that. And if you do this, you will, in your way, light up the world in a more fantastic and effective way than you ever could if you spent years upon years upon years doing something that you merely liked, or God forbid, didn't like at all. In my case, I consider my vocation in life as being a teacher. I enjoy teaching in whatever form that takes. I don't really care the exact modality, the medium, or the type of student I encounter. I actually feel that I'm a student of life, and a teacher is charged with being the best student. That's one of the best definitions I've ever heard of what a teacher is. A teacher is the best student. So I think for me to be a teacher is a great calling in life because it means I have to continue learning. I have to pursue a process of professional development, and also, more importantly, I believe, personal development. I'm charged with doing that day in and day out, and I think that's a good task to be charged with doing. But if I'm completely honest, to be a teacher, I think it only makes me maybe 99% happy. What makes me 100% happy is game design and playing card games and learning languages with friends from around the world. I think that's a true passion of mine. But I don't know, I don't know if only doing that and not being a teacher and not serving humanity and serving students as a teacher, I don't know if I would be truly happy in that sort of a case. I like to do both of these things, and I feel really lucky because I have an avenue to do both of these things in my life. Perhaps a career could be viewed as an apple, and a passion project could be viewed as an orange. I don't think I'd only want to eat apples 24/7, and I don't think I'd only want to eat oranges 24/7. I think I would like to have both and have some variety. I don't know about you. How do you feel about it? Maybe you feel differently. Maybe just one type of thing is okay all the time. I don't know. Maybe there's different strokes for different folks here. But I hope this video, at the very least, has given you some food for thought today. There's another quote I'd like to share with you. I believe it comes from Robin Sharma. He said that some people die at 20 and they're buried at 80, or something like that. Don't let that horrible fate befall you, where you're going through years or decades of your life and you're not doing what you're truly interested to do. I think it would be willing to risk almost everything to change course before it's too late and do something that you really feel is calling to you on a deeper level. I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Hope this video helps. Leave me a comment down below if anything that I had to say resonates with you, and I hope to see you back here in the next video. Bye-bye for now.